Imagine waking up tired. Even after a full night's sleep, your heart beats a little faster, your mind races, and you feel that constant tension in your shoulders. Many people think this is just stress, but in reality, this can be a sign that your cortisol, your main stress hormone, is out of balance. Today, I want to show you how your plate can become your best natural medicine to calm this hormone down. Cortisol is not the enemy. Your body needs it to wake up in the morning, to respond to danger, and to keep your blood sugar stable. The problem starts when cortisol stays high all day, every day. That's when you begin to gain weight around the belly, lose muscle, sleep badly, and feel anxious or irritable. The good news is, science shows that a simple change in diet can help bring cortisol back to a healthy level, without crazy pills or extreme diets. So in today's video, I'll walk you step by step through the best science-backed diet to lower cortisol naturally. We'll talk about what to eat at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which fruits, vegetables and healthy fats help calm your nervous system, and which foods silently raise your stress hormones. Stay with me until the end, because the last tip is the one most people ignore, and it can completely transform how you feel throughout the day. Topic 1. Balance your blood sugar to calm cortisol. To lower cortisol, the first rule is simple: stabilize your blood sugar. Every time your glucose rises too fast and falls too quickly, your body reacts by releasing more cortisol to save you. This is why that breakfast full of white bread, sugary cereals, and cookies may give you energy for 1 hour, but leaves you exhausted and anxious soon after. It's not only about calories, it's about how fast that sugar enters your bloodstream. The ideal is to combine complex carbohydrates with fiber, protein, and healthy fats in every meal. For example, instead of white toast with jam, choose oatmeal with chia seeds, a banana, and a handful of walnuts. The fiber from oats and fruit, plus the protein and healthy fats from chia and nuts, slow down the absorption of sugar and keep your energy stable for several hours. When your blood sugar is stable, your adrenal glands don't need to pump out cortisol all the time. Start to observe your plate. Ask yourself, where's my fiber? Where's my protein? Where's my healthy fat? Just this small mental check at each meal helps you build a cortisol-friendly plate. Over days and weeks, your body starts to feel safer, your mind becomes calmer, and cravings for sweets and ultra-processed snacks begin to decrease naturally. Topic 2. Fruits and vegetables that fight inflammation and stress. Chronic stress and chronic inflammation walk together. High cortisol over time increases inflammation, and high inflammation pushes cortisol up. It's a vicious cycle. To break this cycle, your diet needs to be rich in colorful fruits and vegetables, full of antioxidants that protect your cells and calm inflammatory processes. Think of your plate as a rainbow. The more colors, the more natural medicine you are giving your body. Berries, like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, are especially powerful. They contain anthocyanins and vitamin C, which help reduce oxidative stress and protect the brain and adrenal glands. Citrus fruits like orange, lemon, and grapefruit, and tropical fruits like kiwi and pineapple also provide vitamin C, essential for the proper production and regulation of cortisol. When your vitamin C status is good, your body manages stress in a more balanced way. On the vegetable side, prioritize dark leafy greens such as spinach, kale, and arugula, along with vegetables like broccoli, bell peppers, and carrots. These foods bring magnesium, folate, vitamin K, and a variety of phytonutrients that support the nervous system. Try to fill at least half of your plate with vegetables at lunch and dinner. Over time, this nutrient density sends a clear signal to your body: you are safe, you are nourished, and your cortisol doesn't need to stay high all the time. Topic 3. Protein-rich foods to stabilize mood and hormones. Many people with high stress eat too little quality protein, and this becomes a silent problem for cortisol. Protein provides amino acids that your body uses to produce neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, which are directly linked to mood, motivation, and calmness. When protein intake is low, you feel more tired, more irritable, and your body ends up using cortisol to keep you going. Include a good source of protein in every main meal. You can use eggs, fish, chicken, legumes like lentils and chickpeas, tofu, or Greek yogurt. For example, at lunch you might prepare a plate with grilled salmon, brown rice, and a big salad rich in greens and tomatoes. At dinner, a vegetable soup with beans and a boiled egg, or a chickpea salad with olive oil and lemon, can be simple and powerful options. For those who like snacks, a combination like apple slices with peanut butter, Greek yogurt with berries, or a handful of nuts and seeds gives you protein and healthy fats. This prevents you from reaching the end of the day starving and attacking ultra-processed foods. When your protein intake is well distributed throughout the day, your body has the resources it needs to build hormones, repair tissues, and keep cortisol at a healthier level. Topic 4. Healthy fats that protect your brain and adrenals. For many years, fat was seen as a villain, but science today is clear: the type of fat is what matters. When we talk about cortisol and stress, healthy fats are essential allies. The brain is largely made of fat, and your stress regulation system depends on good quality lipids to function properly. Deficiency in healthy fats can make you more sensitive to stress and mood swings. Prioritize monounsaturated and omega-3 fats. Foods like avocado, extra virgin olive oil, walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and fatty fish such as salmon and sardines are fantastic for calming inflammation and supporting brain health. You don't need large amounts. Even 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed in your breakfast, a small portion of nuts as an afternoon snack, or a drizzle of olive oil over your salad already makes a difference. At the same time, reduce trans fats and excess saturated fats from ultra-processed snacks, fast food, industrial pastries, and fried foods. These fats increase inflammation and can worsen both cortisol and cardiovascular risk. Think of it this way: every time you choose an avocado over a packet of chips, you're telling your body, "I want to nourish you, not inflame you." With that message repeated daily, cortisol gradually finds a healthier rhythm. Topic 5. The role of fiber in gut health and stress control. Your gut and brain are in constant communication through the gut-brain axis. When your gut is inflamed or out of balance, your brain receives alarm signals, and cortisol tends to rise. That is why a diet rich in fiber and prebiotic foods is so important for anyone who wants to lower stress naturally. A healthy gut flora produces substances that calm the nervous system and help regulate mood. Increase your intake of whole fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Apples, pears, oats, beans, lentils, chia, and flax seeds are excellent sources of soluble and insoluble fiber. This fiber feeds your beneficial intestinal bacteria and helps stabilize blood sugar, which again protects against excessive cortisol spikes. Try to add a spoonful of chia or flax seed to your breakfast, and include beans or lentils at least once a day in your main meals. You can also include fermented foods like natural yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, or other fermented vegetables. These foods bring good bacteria that support the intestinal ecosystem. As your gut becomes healthier, your sleep improves, your mood stabilizes, and your body doesn't need to live in constant fight or flight mode. In practice, taking care of your gut is one of the most intelligent ways to take care of your cortisol. Topic 6. Foods and drinks that raise cortisol. What to limit. To lower cortisol, it's not only about what you add to your diet, but also what you remove or reduce. Some foods and drinks are known to increase cortisol and stress in the body, especially when consumed in excess or on an empty stomach. Reducing them can bring a quick and noticeable improvement in your energy and emotional stability. The first big group is refined sugars and ultra-processed carbohydrates, soft drinks, cookies, cakes, candies, white bread, sweetened breakfast cereals, and many snack foods. They cause a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a crash, which forces your body to release cortisol to rebalance everything. The second group is excess caffeine and energy drinks. A moderate amount of coffee can be harmless for some people, but several cups throughout the day, especially at night, overstimulate the nervous system and keep cortisol elevated. Finally, alcohol and highly processed salty foods also impact cortisol and sleep quality. Alcohol may seem to relax at first, but it disrupts deep sleep and increases stress hormones later in the night. Instead of completely banning everything at once, start by cutting these foods in half, then in half again. Replace them with water, herbal teas, fresh fruits, and homemade snacks. your body will quickly feel the difference. Topic 7. Create a daily meal routine that tells your body you are safe. More important than any single superfood is the consistency of your habits. Cortisol loves routine. When you eat at very irregular times, skip meals, and then overeat at night, your body stays in a constant state of uncertainty, and stress hormones remain high. On the other hand, when you create a calm and predictable pattern of meals, your body starts to relax. It knows that energy and nutrients will arrive regularly. Try to structure your day with 3 main meals and 1 to 2 healthy snacks, avoiding long periods of fasting if you already live under a lot of stress. For example, a balanced breakfast with oats, fruit and seeds, a lunch with vegetables, protein and whole grains, an afternoon snack with fruit and nuts, and a lighter dinner early in the evening, rich in vegetables and a source of protein. Combine this with drinking water across the day and limiting caffeine after mid-afternoon. To close, remember, lowering cortisol naturally is not about perfection, but about direction. Each time you choose whole, colorful, unprocessed foods, you are sending a message of safety to your body. Over weeks and months, this message rewrites your biology. If you like this video, share it with someone who lives under stress and needs this information. And tell me in the comments, which of these changes are you going to start today?